wanted to do a video on my little indoor carnivorous plants and my setup. I have full spectrum lighting here and here, and the lighting does not get hot at all. It's beautiful, doesn't get hot. And you should leave them probably 6 inches above your plants, your 6 to 12 inches, they say, above your plants. Predatory plants need lots of light to turn red and grow and thrive. These are just my little baby fly traps. My adult fly traps live outside because it's winter and it's time for dormancy. But this guy I just got in the mail, and I just wanted to get him really healthy this winter, and then he'll go outside with the rest of them in spring. And these are all just little babies from when I transplanted my big guys. I had a few babies fall off, so I've planted them and brought them inside, and just gonna let them mature, and then they'll go outside. This is their first dormancy. I hate to skip dormancy, but when they're delicate like this, they might not make it through the cold winter, so we just want to make sure. So they're staying in this winter, but they'll go right back outside once they are strong enough. And then over here to my pitcher plants, my Sundew and my Trumpet Pitchers. It's hard to see with this light, but when I got these Nepenthes, there were maybe 2 tiny little pitchers. I'll show you how small. So when I got these plants, they were the pitchers were this big, and they were green, and there weren't many. Each plant had maybe 1 or 2 pitchers. You can tell where the pitchers were, the teeny tinies, see? So that's what I had, and they were green, bright green, no red in them. You could tell they had lived in a greenhouse with no lighting, well, not proper lighting anyway. And so I've had these guys a few months now. I repotted them. I put them under some good lighting. Wow, this guy's trying to grow into his friend's house. You calm down. I got tons of new pictures coming. Okay, so let me show you what I got going on. Maybe I should turn the light off. Let me try that. Oh, wrong light. So let me shut this light off really fast. Okay. Now let's see if we can see better. I'll turn this light on. Much better, much better. Okay. So here's my baby Sundew. I got him just maybe a month or 2 ago. So he's just starting to acclimate and get some more dew on him. When I potted him, he had zero little dews. See those little dewies? He had none. So he's definitely acclimating well and eating like crazy. Look at all these flies. That's because my little garden over here, everything's planted in Fox Farm, and it makes little flies, which is perfect for my carnivorous plants in here. Anywho, I don't have to feed anything in here. They feed themselves, they live off the light, and I have so many little gnats in here that if you look deep down in my pictures, you can see tons of them. This is a new trumpet I got as well. When I got this trumpet, he was not doing good at all. He was all brown and sad and no new growth. I've been very patient and loving with this guy. And now we have new trumpets. Red, beautiful little trumpets. You see that little trumpet growing? She's so pretty. So pretty excited. I'm hoping by next spring this guy looks beautimous. Now, let me show you a few things. Also, the fly traps stand in water. Fly traps, the trumpets, and the sundews. They stay in standing water, distilled. Only sphagnum moss, I have them in long fiber. Now the Nepenthes, they do not stand in the water. They should not be standing in water. I water them, I top water them maybe once a week and let it go through. We live in the desert, so I don't like them to be in standing water long, but they absorb it so quickly because it's the desert here. As long as you let it absorb through and you have them in a tray that, you know, has like grooves in it, or you could put pebbles. But here in the desert, it sucks the water up so fast. I just let it suck it all the way up before I water it again so that you have airflow, okay? Now, I want to show you, excuse me, up close. So see, this is the size of the pitchers when we first got the plants. You can see he's still pretty green. He's turning a tint of red, but this was a new pitcher. And when I received this plant, this guy looked like this right here. Isn't that cool? I watched a lot of videos. There's a lot of techniques that people use. And a lot of people like to spray their pitcher. Not the plant. You don't want to spray the crown because you don't want it to rot. But a lot of people just spray the little pitchers throughout the day to help keep humidity, to help them grow. Now, I don't know if it's the lighting that makes it grow or the humidity or both. I don't think anyone's really figured that out. But whatever I'm doing is working, and I'm not going to stop. So about 3 times a day, I just spray all the pitchers. And once a week, I top water really good, but I do like to mist throughout the day to keep them nice and moist. These cracks here are from when I took them out of their death boxes. So don't think that that is from me or because there's not enough humidity. This happened in the boxes that they were in. And this, my tortoise, bit this guy. I had them outside and my tortoise took a chomper out of him. So he has an old pitcher. He hasn't grown any new pitchers yet. He got stressed when he got bit. So, but we're working on one right here, as you can see. So hopefully this guy's got a pitcher coming. And then this guy is growing a brand new baby pitcher here. He hasn't popped his top yet. Here's a baby pitcher. And in here, I wonder if I can show you the bugs in the bottom of this. So they have a venom inside. Does this guy have liquid in him? Yes. There's a venom inside. And so when the bugs climb up, there's nectar all on here. When the bugs climb up and they get on the rim, it smells so good, and they try to collect that nectar, they slide in and they fall into the venom, and then they die, and then the plant absorbs the nutrients from them. So that's why you don't have to feed them. And there's so many flies. Let me see if I can show you. Watch this. These might be alive. Let's see if any move. Yeah, see? They were moving, weren't they? It's kind of gross. But there's so many bugs. I was worried that they weren't eating correctly. Oh no, was I wrong? Because the other day, I tried to look inside here, this pitcher. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know. I tried to look, and you can definitely see so many bugs in there. I don't want to pose top up, but I want you guys to try to see in there. It's so hard. Oh well, I can't show you, but they're full of bugs, all of them. It's pretty cool. I'll have to wait till they get bigger to show you, but let me see over here. I got some big boys. Maybe we can see in him. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you can. You're gonna be able to. Look how big and pretty. Can you see in there? Look at the bugs. See them? Let me zoom. Let me zoom. Not zoom, focus. Let me focus. Gosh, this is so crazy. Can you see inside there? Goodness. See them? Bugs. All in there. I don't know if you can see. But they're floating around in the venom. It's kind of wild. Right? There, let's see. trying to get you guys a good shot. It doesn't stay still long enough. Anyhow, some of them open up real nice. Now here's some babies growing. I'll show you what it looks like when you have a baby growing. So you know, look how red this guy is. That's amazing. So he's getting a lot of light. He's very happy. He hasn't opened up yet. Little babies. I like to stick them in their sphagnum moss because they try to grow into each other's pots. So I stick them in there, see? It gives them some nice humidity. And they sit in there like a little cushion. See, I got a baby right here, growing. My focus is terrible, sorry guys. See, it's a little baby. And they're doing so happy. I just watered them yesterday, but look at all my pitchers. I'm going to have to start hanging these guys soon because they just won't stop growing pitchers everywhere. I love it. I love it. See the tint of red on the leaves? Means they're getting some really good light. Happiness. Let's see if we can get some bugs. A view of the buggies. Look at that. You can definitely see those bugs in there. Gosh, how did I do that? Let's do that again. Ew, see them? Filled. That is incredible. They're just floating around in there. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, let me turn my light back on. Okay, guys. So I'm doing something right. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I rotate these guys every couple of days so that everyone's getting equal light. And it's pretty exciting. Give them a little spray. I'm gonna go give them a little spray now. But yeah, guys, there's my indoor. And here are my fly traps outside, my adults. Not quite adults because none of them have grown a flower yet. So they're not mature yet, but we are definitely in our dormant stage. They ate so much for the fall. I didn't feed them anything. They filled up knowing it was time to eat for the winter because they're going to go dormant. Their leaves, their big huge fan leaves are dying and falling off. We're just keeping our little leaves so that we don't waste energy. As you can see, we got some big nice leaves and then we get some dead ones, but this is totally normal if your traps look like this. I live in Las Vegas. It's getting down to the 40s at night right now, which is perfect for this, and then we can get down to the 30s for about a month here, so it'll be perfect for them to rest and hibernate for the winter. But I love my babies. So perfect. And I hope you enjoyed my video.